Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Stephanie. How are you doing today? Hopefully great. Guess what season it is? It's Christmas season. Okay, not quite. However, we've already got 4 inches of snow in our front yard and our backyard, and it feels like Christmas. So, in my last video, I had mentioned that I got a couple of palettes from BH Cosmetics, and I have to tell you, I'm always reluctant to order things online. And the reason for that is because I'm not a sender backer. I don't have time for that, and I know that sounds really lazy, but it's not, because I work a regular job and I do this, and I like to travel, and not travel, but you know, I like day trips. I'm a day tripper. And don't misconstrue that as, okay. Anyways, and this time of the year is my making things time of the year and decorating time of the year. So I don't want to be bothered with having to send something back in the mail. The only way that I can really tell whether I'm gonna like something or not is by watching reviews. Now, I know there have been plenty of reviews on this palette already. However, sometimes you can trust them, sometimes you can't. I don't have any horse in the race, so I'll just be flat out honest with you. And I wanted a colorful palette. With this palette, you get a lot of colorful vibes from it, right? I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's these little tiny eyeshadows. Like, I get it. And thank you, BH Cosmetics, for coming out with a colorful palette that is reasonably priced. I mean, I think retail normally for this is $18.50. I actually got it on sale for, gosh, I think it was $10.50 for this, and I'm also going to show you the foil eyes palette because I got that as well. And that one I got on sale for $8.50. Now this one, funny enough, these are normal size eyeshadows, like normal size pans. This one doesn't have any mattes in it. There aren't a huge amount of mattes in the Take Me to Brazil palette. In fact, I'd say it's half and half. I guess I take that back. And I also want to do a really quick review on a couple of things that my husband picked up for me from Amazon. He's so sweet. He was just on Amazon looking probably for other stuff, and you know, makeup came up, so he thought he would get me something fun. So he got me this. It's the, I'm not really sure if you pronounce this Shany or Shany, all-in-one Harmony makeup kit. Now, it reminds me of the Sephora holiday kits that they come out with every single year, where it's kind of that Transformers case, for lack of a better way to put it, where it has, you know, eyeshadows. This one has eyeshadows, and then you pull out the trays, and there's more eye. Whoa! Okay, nothing broken. We're gonna do this a better way, I think. There's trays with eyeshadows. And I don't know if you can tell or not. There are no mattes in this entire eyeshadow kit. So if you are looking for something that you can do an entire look with, this is not for you. That being said, if you have a bunch of matte eyeshadow palettes and you need something that's gonna highlight, bring light to the look that you're trying to achieve, you will find a color here that will highlight that will bring that light in. That's what you're looking for. This is good. A lot of the shades, they look like they're gonna be different in the pan, and then you swatch them out to see just which shade you wanna use, and they look exactly the same. So I don't know how that happens, but what can I say? Also, I may try and use this palette. This is another palette my husband picked up for me on Amazon because he knows I love glittery stuff and shimmery stuff. And this is the Beauty Glazed palette. They are pressed glitters. The inside of the palette says 15 ultra pigmented glitter shadows. There's no pigment in these shadows. They are not what I would term shadows. They're pressed glitters, and so if they were pigmented, there would be that undertone of color. That is not the case with these. They are just glitter. So I'll give you an example. Let's see. Now it's very concentrated right now. Well, look at my hand. See, it's been cold outside. There's no color, it's just the glitter. So I'm being language police. They're not pigmented. I figured since it is cold out and we have snow, I'm going to do a blue look today with the BH Cosmetics palettes, and let's just jump right in. So first I'm just gonna go in with some neutral colors just to kind of sculpt a little bit before I go in with any of the blues. So we're gonna use my Ulta Matte Neutrals palette. This palette's pretty good for if you just want to have something small and quick and that's a matte that you can kind of do that eye contour with. Using color Jacqueline, we'll just go over the eye like so. And I wanted something that was going to be kind of a cool neutral, just to add some depth. We're going to go in with this color right here, Jamie, just to do like kind of a bit of a transition. All right, so not a lot, just enough to kind of bring some depth in to the eye. Going into the BH Cosmetics palette, and they don't have color names, by the way. I'm gonna go in with this color right here, this blue. It is the lightest blue in the palette, and that's what we're going to use is the transition shade. It is a matte blue. And it's pretty pigmented. Like, wow. It is buffing in lighter though, so that's good. All right, that looks all right. It's getting dark so early again. Usually about 4:30 in the afternoon is when it really starts to get noticeably dark. I don't remember it getting that dark in Florida. All right, and then, so the next color I wanna go in with is this color right here, right next to it, basically. We'll see what that color looks like. Who knows, I could turn around and just totally ixnay this whole look. I'm not a huge fan of blue on my eyes, but sometimes it works out good. It looks really much better on people with dark eyes, but taking a smaller brush. I think blue looks just amazing on people with brown eyes. My daughter has brown eyes, and she looks very pretty with blue eyeshadow. But I want to play it safe for the video. Like, I could have gone with the pinks or the purples, pinks and purples, or the reds and oranges, and those actually, I know, look good on my eye color because contrasting colors, you know, color theory. But hey, why not be adventurous? So I'm gonna take a fluffier brush and just kind of blend the two in. They blend together well, I will say that. And the colors are very, very pigmented. But just so you're aware, I'm using a primer that is pretty tacky. And it's actually, it's an e.l.f. eyeshadow and glitter primer. So it's tackier than I think most primers, but it works really, really well, in my opinion. Okay, that's better. All right, that looks all right. So I'm actually gonna show you the primer I'm using. My husband bought me this one too. It's a glitter and eyeshadow primer. There was a 2-pack, it was on Amazon. My husband bought it for me. I wasn't really sure how I was gonna like it, but I actually really like it. It works very well, especially for these bright colors because it is tacky. Next, I'm gonna go in with this color right here. This one has a tiny bit of a satin sheen to it. Just going in with that same brush. Interesting. All right, and I'm just kind of pulling this up into the crease a little tiny bit. Going in on the outer corner of my eye. Make that face. Bring this up into the crease like I did the other side. This is probably gonna be one of those looks where it looks worse before it's better. I think it looks more oceany than icy, glaciery. Not that they have glaciers in Vermont. Yeah, no. And then I think I'm gonna take that same blender brush and just kind of blend that in. I'm gonna take some of that blue, same blue we were using, and I'm just gonna do that in the lower part of my eye here. I kind of forget when palettes have mirrors because I have my little mirror stand, but sometimes it just really helps to have that mirror in the palette. So I was saying, this time of the year is my making things time of the year, so I don't tend to have a whole lot of extra time. Right now I'm working on like 8 different projects, but one of them is I made some halter tops for my son to sell on his Etsy site. Well, I actually made one for his girlfriend and she liked it so much that they wanted me to make another one for their Etsy site. So I made one and it sold like the day after they put it up. So I mentioned that I might make them some different ones. So it's crocheting. I'm crocheting them. And actually, hold on, I can show it to you because it's right here. It's festival season all year round in Florida. So they can wear things like this. And then they just go to a festival. And usually, like this time of the year is a great festival time because it's actually nice out in Florida right now. But here's like the little part. And then it's going to be like a little bathing suit and have a little band around the bottom and be all fringy and cute. And so that is my current project. And then I make Christmas stuff, so I'm working on it's a Christmas tree that you stick lights in. I actually drew the design out and took my jigsaw and cut out the wood and drilled the holes. My husband was kind enough to create a bit for me so that I could do that, so that the Christmas lights fit in each one of the holes in the back perfectly. It's great. I've got to paint that baby and create a stand for it. Oh, and then I'm making kissing balls. I gotta go out on the back 40, get some pine boughs, cut them all down, and I have these little styrofoam balls. I don't have them up here with me. That you just cut like the little sections off, the little stems off, and you stick them in the foam, and then you decorate them, and you put a ribbon in them, and you hang them up. They're kissing balls. You've seen them. Go online, look them up. Pinterest, I'm sure they have them. But they're so pretty. They look beautiful on your front porch. hanging from like your awning or anything, but in Florida they'd probably die pretty quickly. Sorry, Florida. The perks of living up north. Okay, so I just smudged the bottom part out just a little bit with some of that lighter blue. And now I picked up this palette. I really want to use this color. I don't know how this is gonna look. So, but we're gonna try it because that's what it looks like. And it's beautiful. So I think I'm gonna go over this part with that color and then maybe find a lighter blue in that Shany kit. So I'm just gonna use my finger for this because it is a shimmer. Whew, mama. Wow, that is so pretty. I do feel a little fallout on my cheek from that, but good God, look at that. That is beautiful. It is, that to me looks like I would envision a glacier look like. This color is gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, let's look in this one and see if we can find like a super light blue. I think we'll probably have better luck on these little inside drawers because they all still look fairly deep. If you can see that. Too many choices. Oh my God. I actually think that I want to use this silver right here, just silver. So hopefully it will come out this color because some of them don't. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to blend that. It is coming out like whitish silver. That's what I wanted. It's doing what I ask it to do. That's a good thing, always. Submit to my will. That's what you want it to do. Oh, I like that. And this should actually make for a good inner corner highlight just coming in. Okay, so I don't feel like I look too Mimi-ish. That's great. It makes me happy. I think all of these colors performed pretty well. I'm happy with the outcome. I'm going to throw on some liner. You know what, actually, why not be extra? What color do I think I want to use? This color. This is, oof, good Lord. Let's see if I can get this a little closer. Yep, no, it's not gonna show. It's not gonna show on camera. Let's see if that will show. Oh yes, there, now we're talking. Okay, see, it is iridescent, greenish bluish. It's mermaid. It is iridescent mermaid. Ah, surprisingly enough, I really like this look. I'm getting all ready, all done up, and I'm gonna go outside and decorate my house. Ooh, good Lord. It doesn't show up as well against the silver, but I guess that's understandable. So I'm gonna go put some eyeliner on and some mascara. Let's do this thing. I'll be right back. Okay, so I threw on some eyeliner, some mascara, blush, a highlighter, blue highlighter, and some lipstick. I want to go fairly neutral with the lipstick because the eyes are really bright. They're very poppin', so I want to go bright red. That would have been a look. I used something from every single palette. I used glitter from the Beauty Glazed Pressed Glitter palette. I used the Foil Eyes palette. I'm trying not to blind you with the cover of this because it's plastic. And I used the Take Me Back to Brazil palette. Both of those were BH Cosmetics palettes. And I know I didn't dig into this one quite as much. The Shany palette, like I was saying before, it's a great kit if you need something of every kind of color to make your mattes pop. And I think that kind of illustrated it. If you're looking for a palette or a kit that has mattes and shimmers in it, that one's not for you. But if you have an extensive makeup collection and you want something that's gonna give you pop, 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 pop in any different color, pick that up. There are lipsticks in there, and there's like a 3 blush trio thing in there. They could have left that out. completely because it's garbage, but the shadows are pretty good. I was very pleasantly surprised with the BH Cosmetics palettes. Really like them. They blended out pretty, you saw. And the foil eyes, again, that's something if you want more pigment and that shimmer, I think personally, that's a good value. I got it on sale, $8.50. That was good. I don't want to send any of these back, so that worked out for me. Now, would I buy them again? I don't know. I gotta keep working with them and just see. There are some colors in the Take Me Back to Brazil palette that are kind of patchy and don't want to work well. So that's a negative. I'm not too keen on that. However, these colors we used today, they worked out pretty well. So I'm happy with them. Now I'm gonna take my Glacier mermaid look. It's kind of. And go decorate my house because that is my goal for today. Let's decorate my house. In future videos, I think what I'd like to do, just a heads up, is I think I'm gonna separate my makeup from my travel because I know that there are some people who are watching my videos who want to see the makeup aspect of it, to see how things perform, to get a look, whatever. And then there are some people who are watching the videos to see where we went and what we did. So I think I'm gonna separate the two of them for a little while just to see how that goes. And if it goes well, I might just keep it that way and separate them as playlists on my channel. But if I get feedback that you guys prefer the old format, who knows what direction we'll go. We're in the beginning. Take the journey with me. All right, so I actually really like this look. Now I'm gonna go outside, put up Christmas decorations, and probably wash it off. But you know what? I had a great time. It was fun just messing around with the colors, so hope you enjoyed it. And if you like what you see, please hit that subscribe button, click the little like guy, leave a comment, help me out. Whether it's a good comment or, you know, constructive criticism, what you guys leave in the comment sections, that feedback helps me make my content better for you. Please let me know. I appreciate it. All right, thanks for watching. Have a great day. Christmas is coming. Woo. Bye. Bye, bye, bye.